pastor's like, so what do you think about gay men? I don't know.
Yeah, this is part 3. So he goes on to say that he is not a king, that he is not the king, which we all know that, sir. But you are a vice regent, meaning that you are an ambassador. And the Bible tells us as pastors, as leaders, that we should study to show ourselves approved. That we should study, the Bible tells that we should be able to rightly divide the word of truth, right? And if you go and study the story around Sodom and Gomorrah, then skip over, put your finger there, read that story, but then go over to Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 49 and 50. It will tell you why Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, and it was not about homosexuality. I get it. You're not talking about the act, you're talking about marriage. So we discussed that before. But then you go on to say that, these are my notes. Then you go on to say that people are welcome in your ministry, which is called Transformation Church. I need to look you all up. So if LGBT people come to your church, what do you plan on doing? Like, how is your ministry going to receive them? Because you keep saying, I don't know, which means I designed a spectrum which says that some churches are anti-gay, other churches are welcoming, some churches are inclusive, some churches are affirming, and some churches are fully embracing. Where are you as a pastor? And then where is your church? Those two things need to come together and merge, which means you need to have a conversation with yourself, because just inviting people to your church only puts people in your seats. It grows the numbers. LGBT people don't need to be added to your church. We already did that part. That's how we got your churches with great sounding choirs. The musicians are the best. Like, we keep your wives and your first ladies looking fabulous with their makeup and their hair and their outfits. Like, stop using us, right? And so if you're inviting people, LGBT people, to your church, what is it that you plan on doing? Because you said Transformation Church, and then you go on to say that transform, meaning that you're planning on transforming us or transforming those members. But that's not what the Bible tells us. The Bible tells us that we should be like Christ. The Bible says, be ye holy because I am holy, not be ye heterosexual because God is heterosexual.